Hello. It's been a while. I've been away from the shop for 3 days on my way to Alabama and back, dropping off orders. And so I haven't been on. People are beginning to wonder, like, is everything okay? What happens now? Because I've been live so much. 3 days makes a big difference, I guess. Hello, Paul Bennett. All right. I've got to get set up here because I'm alone again without shoes. I have shoes, but I'm alone in the shop. So I've got to set up. Oh my goodness. So many comments. I can see I'm already behind. Pop out chat. Mute computer. Okay, let's do this. Here we go, kids. Line Cook Thor, Jamie Thaxton, Michelle Schulte, Rachel Powell, Stanley S., Enigma, Celia Bushnell. Hello from UK. I haven't seen you on before. Maybe you have been. I don't always get to be the guy reading the comments. So hello. It's good to have you join us if you're new. Edson Juice, welcome back. Check out my sweet t-shirt, buddy. You always be yourself. Unless you can be the Wolfman, then be the Wolfman. That's why I'm the Wolfman so often. That is a shirt that was sent to me. Thank you. Grumpy Creations, Micro Halloween, Rachel Powell, Sons of Wayne, Queer Pass International. Good morning from Munich. Lisa Messiah, Lily. That's a great name, Lily. Sounds like something a grandchild would call a grandparent or something. Ooh, what did I do? I didn't mean to do it. There it is. Fix it. All right. Jim Irwin, JLM Irwin? JLM Irwin or Jim Irwin? Blackraft 27, Nana Fran 62, hello again. Lucky 2001, Night Terror's Haunted Farm, Rob O'Brien, Teresa Moss, hello from Cocoa, Florida. Good to see you on, Teresa. Graphy UK, The Dragon Master. Connie Pierce, Grumpy Creations, J Outdoor Adventures, but now it's okay, I gotcha. Got it. Well, here we are. We're back. Lalo 805 from Ventura, California. What's your weather like there today? It's a little cool here in Texas, but lovely. It fits me awesome. It's actually a little roomy in case I get fatter, which is always a concern. Hello, Stacy Hawkins. And Stacy is driving. This is Tony. Okay. Well, your picture looks just like Stacy. Just saying. And there we go. Hello, Will Fahey from Ireland. Hello. Notifications. I'll get to them. I'm sorry. I don't want to scare anybody's dog. Yeah. Okay. We fixed it. Yes. So the reasons why. So someone who watched, and I forget who because that's how my brain works, or doesn't. You decide. Basically, the bell sounds scared their dog. So I changed my notifications to this terrible sound that no one likes. Yeah, I'm helping. I'm helpful. That's what I am. And now I can move this over here. Hi, everybody. I actually am going to make Masks and Monsters today. I have to get a Jack Frost done and out the door. So you can watch these since haunt season is over. I have Jack Frost here already whited out. Isn't that fun? So I think we're going to airbrush it next. Yes, Edson. Yes is the answer. Okay. Hello. Cobwebs is on now. Hello. I kind of have to do this so I can see the TV and you guys can see the airbrush. No one died. What happened was we had an airbrush lab and then a Krampus camp, and then I had to go to Alabama. So it was boom, boom, boom. And I haven't had time to trash the shop yet, but I'm working on it. I tell you what, me being off the air for 3 days, and people got really concerned. I think the last thing I did was, I was off the air for a couple days, but it wasn't like a super long time. There's other media out there, guys. Okay. Yes, I will miss doing the Krampus event also. I don't think there'll be any Krampus lap sitting. I think there's going to be some Krampus photo opportunities though. So keep your eyes peeled for that. No, there is not, David says. Well, awesome, and thank you. I keep putting you guys where I think that you guys need to be, and then I have to move you. Still getting set up. Nothing was prepared. So here's my question. I kind of want to wear an apron because this is a new shirt. Now granted, all my shirts become shop shirts, but this one is like, this is my first time wearing it. So I don't have an apron. Stan has an apron over there. I could wear Stan's apron and he might not ever know. Or I could probably go in the booth building and get a new apron. But then my wife would know. And she would say, "Where did that apron come from?" Because that's what she sounds like when you guys aren't listening. Yeah, I would have to tell her. And I think I'd rather have Stan perturbed at me. Although Stan is very fastidious. So he will notice a new stain on his apron. You cobwebs, your odds are good. Your odds are good. You're correct. Oh, I do have an apron here. I have an apron. I forgot. I have my old black one. So recently I cleaned the door hooks because we put in a new dog door because the dogs are bigger than the old dog door. Well, very cool. Lalo, good to have you here. So you just see a little wolf man peeking out right over the top of the apron. It says Mr. Hops on it, and it is covered in mask agoo. It's possible. So this shirt was a gift from Edson. So Edson, who is on, can tell you where it came from. I do not know where it came from. It came from the mail. Which, I don't know why. Guys are like little kids. We're so happy to get any kind of mail. We're thrilled when we get packages and stuff. So my wife was like, "Yeah, it's mail." I'm like, "No, this came in the mail. This came from across the seas or whatever. Someone like carried this on a pony to get to me. It's important." Well, bills don't count as mail. Those are minor extortion. Before I was married, I was pretty terrible about bills and stuff. It's like, okay, lights are out today. I have to go pay my electricity bill because I just didn't keep track of it. I had the money. It wasn't something that I kept track of. Like, oh, lights are out. I need to go pay that. Yeah, good times. That was also before you could just pay a bill on the internet too. That was before the internet because it's old. There's people out there who are paying bills who never had to like go and pay a bill or mail in a bill. Crazy. That is awesome, Edson. Custom. Okay, so what's in here? What's the airbrush? Let's play that game. It's probably black. Might be blue. Black. Black is in the airbrush. So I really want blue to be in the airbrush. Well, see, I have to find the black that's already open so I can pour what's in the airbrush back to the bottle. Aha! This is why I found the new bottle of black. It's almost empty. And you know what? There's actually a high chance I could get glitter on it because I'm working with Jack Frost and Christmas stuff. So there's glitter involved today, friends. Glitter is happening. That was a very anticlimactic dumping of the ink. Not a lot came out. It's nice when you pour it in there and it's like, yeah, I saved so much ink. I didn't save a lot of ink. Blast it, full blast, all the way open until the color comes out. It's just air. Don't let it be just air very long because that'll dry the ink that's in there and cause a clog. And now I'm using alcohol. Yeah, so Cobwebs, you have to worry now because we're the kind of people who, will mail you glitter. You have to be careful about that. Just be nice to everybody who knows your address. You know what? I think glitter has its place. Glitter has its place. I don't like the ecological effects of glitter. But glitter has its place. There is something to be said about catching the light. Cobwebs. I just read your comment. That's funny. Hello, Ken Zarish. Hello, Susan Hart. Yeah, so there'll be glitter later once we finish up the beard and stuff on him. Sometimes you need glitter. And my blue came in. I'm not having to steal blue from other bottles. I actually just have blue. You're making a tarot card. A tarot card? That's awesome. I have done foam tombstones. Yes, I have. Glitter is what I call a necessary evil. Okay, let's see if I can move some tables around here. Awesome, I'm glad. The pool noodle video. Yes, a lot of people didn't know that about pool noodles. And I think it helped a lot of folks. So glitter is fine when it happens to someone else, is what you're saying, Cobwebs. sustainable sequins. That's very interesting. I have less love for sequins. When I worked at Universal Studios, one of the things I did was I was a stilt walker, and I was in their pirate costume for Mardi Gras and Fundango. And it's a big gay pirate costume. It's yellow and green, and everything green is sequined, like a big green sequin hat, sequin green eye patch, big sequin jacket, so many sequins. It's a big gay pirate costume. And that is what I wore for a long time when I was there. I'm just moving some things around so that I can work on this table. I recommend putting everything in your shop on wheels so that you can move things around. All glitter is edible if you're brave enough. Just saying. This Krampus horn configuration is one I'm working on. Yeah, thought he'd be fun. I guess everything is edible if you're... Little bits of hair, they're everywhere. Made so many messes. That's why kids are scared. Cleaning a table. Hello from Oregon. I'm going to make a Jack Frost mask. So, yeah, welcome to the Grupo. Good afternoon, Alan. Good to see you on. Get 4 molds to oven. Awesome. Okay, now bring on the glitter. It's coming. It's coming. He's very excited about glitter. Okay. Now I can move my airbrushes from there to here. This is the same clamp that I use to clamp my mask down. I just use it as an airbrush stand. See that right there? That holds the airbrushes pretty good. When you use the color cup, if you're not using the color cup and you're using the bottle, it doesn't hold it as well, but the color cup kind of makes it perfect. A little bit of harshness from the overhead lights. It's going to be fine. Okay. Chad, is that, Chad, is that the Pache Talon? I do like the Pache Talon. Whatever you're first airbrushing, flip it around to the back of the head to make sure you've got the size line you want and all that. See you, Ken. No, it's cool. Sitting down is cool. Hello, Hugo. I was hoping I'd catch you on. I haven't seen you on a lot of the lives in the evening. My guess is your schedule has changed or something. So I was hoping that some of the folks who are missing the evening lives might catch some daytime lives, since it is the daytime. Nighttime? Daytime. Okay, so right now I am wishing that I had a couple other masks ready to airbrush because I need to change colors. What I think you know what, I'm just going to change colors. I'm going to throw a little purple in the airbrush. Not tried the Millennium. I'm going to pour the purple, the blue back in the bottle. Then I will pick purple. And purple is not a cool color. Purple is it's a medium tone because it's got blue and red in it. So you have to remember that the red is a warm color. So I have to be careful of how much purple that I use. And I'm adding purple to the blue that's already in here. So it's going to be a purple on the blue side. It'll be a cooler purple. Once again, new color, new setup. Go ahead and hit the back of the head first. And this guy, I don't want a lot, so I'm only going to put a fine line. Good morning, Gene Drake. Breakfast, awesome. I too enjoy breakfast. I'm doing purple like in the middle of all these lines. Like I did blue here already. And the purple is just going to be less in there. But it adds that second dimension of color. It is the Stilt Beast Live Creepers. That's where it is. On Facebook. It's a group on Facebook, Stilt Beast Live Creepers. One of the things that's hardest for me when I'm doing these guys is I make one and then Shannon takes pictures of it and then that goes on the website. And what's really hard for me is making sure that every other one is exactly the same because I get on a whim, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what that would look like. I wonder what would happen if I did this. What would some spots look like, So that is something that I struggle with because people want consistency. They want what they get to look like what they ordered. It's not an issue very often, but it can be if I'm not careful, And he does not get any of the red nose or ears. Yes, I saw your Krampus. Don't paint his nose black. You painted his nose black as if he was a Wolfman. Don't do that. And that'll be one more thing that helps make that change. It may look like he has kind of a dog nose, but leave it flesh colored. That's my only critique of that. I think it looked good. It looked good. So, don't sweat it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember if I used purple in the last one, but I know that that's a good look. And I like it. Yeah, so that is the paint on him, aside from his shimmer. Shimmer. Give him a little bit of shimmer. And then we're going to do his ice beard. No one knows what it's like to have an ice beard. He's so weird. I bite you on your eyes. No one knows what it's like. Okay. Shimmer is not, well, I have a spray shimmer that happens. You'll be okay with that. When it comes time for glittering, I will have you avert your eyes, okay? I'll let you know, cobwebs. I will give a trigger warning for you, cobwebs, so that you don't just, did I just get blue ink on my shirt? No. Yes. I'll give you a trigger warning. Linda, thank you very much. That's very kind. That's not a bad idea, Diana. I don't think that's a bad idea. I want them to be kind of consistent, but I want to have fun and live my best life. don't see any more of my shimmer in a bottle. So I'm going to have to mix some up. So, well. I'm going to go. Should I go with silver or pearl as the base? Pearl or silver? I think I'm going to lean towards pearl because that is white as opposed to silver. I don't know. He's not like T2. You know, he's Jack Frost. So let's go pearly. You're Rob O'Brien and Philip Earl. I agree with you. Thank you for your wise input. A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. This was made to be a removable jaw mask. I haven't done one like that yet, and I sculpted about 3 years ago. It was sculpted to do it. It's all set up to do it, but I haven't had to do it. Currently, I'm just shaking the snot out of this pearl stuff. I'm going to add a little bit of blue to it. And yeah. No, it's not glow in the dark. This is just a pearl coloring that gives a little bit of shine. I have not added snot to one of these, no. Hello, Brandon D. Good to see you on, sir. And he has an ice beard, and like I've always done this with an ice beard, so that's a lot to have on one mask. I have done some non-creepy stuff, but it's not my forte. I kind of like monsters. Yeah, see, and the reason why I don't add nose hair, it looks good, but I also want my monsters to be taken seriously. So, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I know how I feel about it. I don't like it. There, I said it. Okay. Have I done anything higher up on the head with this sculpt? It gets a hat. So because it has a hat on it, no. And this one, when I made it, I actually made the ears lower so that a hat can ride well on this mask. And it's a very simple. And Chad, you do you. You do you. I'm not saying what you did was wrong in any way at all. All I was saying was that I don't like to do that. But there are people who can build entire businesses around crap that I don't want to do. So there. So higher up on the head, you know, it has this, this is the hat for Jack Frost. So there's not a lot going on up here above that line. Clowns, that's right. Good afternoon from Arkansas. That's how you can tell a Yankee. They say Arkansas. Okay. Shimmer. I was working on my shimmer. Not my shimmy. My shimmer. Although I should work on my shimmy. After Thanksgiving, I'm going to work on...
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Thanks. I think she just offhandedly put me down by accident. Old man mode, activate. These are too dirty. I can't see. There will probably be some glitter, but I'm going to give Cobwebs a trigger warning before I add any glitter. Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming, and my wife kind of cooks all of the things. And I don't want her to feel bad, so I'm going to eat all the things. This is a really dirty bottle. I think I'm not going to clean this bottle. I think I'm going to cheat. And Alan of Vanal is going to make Alan, future Alan, work. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this blue, which is in this lovely bottle that works. I'm going to dump it into this bottle that doesn't work. Right now I have exposed ink. You know what? They're just nice big cups, Jekyll and Hyde. I don't go there a lot. I just like their cups. All right, so I have poured the bottle that works into the bottle that doesn't work. And now future Alan will have to clean this. And now I have enough blue in here to tint my pearl anyway. I did. I took yesterday off. Like, this is crazy for me. I didn't do anything. Like, I sat in a chair all day and relaxed. I play a video game, and this is so dumb. I play with a video game, I should say, because I don't actually play like the video game. There's a video game called Conan Exiles. And I'm a Conan fan, obviously, because of who I am as a person. But also, you know, in Exiles, it's a game where you can build stuff. So I build Haunted House, I built Castle Grayskull. Like, you can build stuff in the game with walls and foundations, and it's neat. You know, I think haunted houses should all lay out their haunted houses on this game, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, I can't, like, jump up and down and, like, say, Ronnie Howard, you know. He had some issues. The man had issues. I love Conan. I love Call the Conqueror. I love Solomon Kane. But, yeah. Hello, Leonard. How are you? You're back. How are things? Yeah. Yeah, I think that Hans should lay it out. And I had a question earlier. And the question was, how do I organize masks on the back wall? It's a garage door, and garage doors, like, it's a 20-foot wide garage door, you know? So it's not a great garage door, but it comes off of, it unbalances easy. Eventually I'll have that all walled off and it'll just be a wall. But until then, it's got these beams across it that I just use these clamps, in order to clamp it up. Okay, hello William Clarius, John Sheffield, hello. I think lots of folks have issues, you know, and sometimes I think it's worth it to separate their work from who they are as a person. Not for where I live. Where I live, we live in county land. The only thing that I need a permit for, I can build sheds, I can build whatever. If I put in a septic system, I need a permit for the septic system. That is the only thing that I have to really draw a permit for on the land that I'm on. Again, I really live in the country. All right, and I have a fresh bottle of beautiful blue shimmer. And now, come on, Alan, just let me know. Now, I need to shake this up because this is a mix of blue ink and pearl ink. Yeah. One of the things that I wanted was I wanted a place without an HOA. I think those are like doom. I don't like them. So I need to shake up the shimmer. How do we shake? We use the zombie snail technique, of course. You put the bottle in the palm of your hand. Your thumb secures the bottle. These two fingers go down to help hold the bottle in place. And now, can you see the snail? We have to shake it. And I have zombie snail. All right. That is how you shake ink, Alan Hoff style. I want you guys to just look at that shimmer. Look at the shimmer. Look at how shimmery. Okay. How did you find a snail emoji like that fast? Like, dang. Man. Zombie snail. It's the only way to shake paint, Dale. It's the best way. Yeah, emojis. Like I don't speak emoji. I'm not good with emojis. Looks like the Chrysler B5 blue color. That sounds like something Cobwebs and Candlesticks would say. You did show up as the snail noises started. And how many other things can you even say that about? The blue worked. Okay, I think I know what happened. I think that my straw came off of my bottle. Sometimes that's a problem with these guys. Yep. See my straw just hanging out right there like it's a little cocktail drink? It's not. That straw is supposed to be firmly attached. Well, now you can tell her what I'm doing. And now, anytime that you don't make a zombie snail noise while you're shaking up the paint, she can be disappointed in you. The sound of a snail gliding. I'm sure it makes a noise. That's true. That is true, Dale. I'm going to get a little bit of this off my hands. Tempted though I might be to use carburetor cleaner, I'm just going to go for 99% alcohol. Okay. Yeah, you can't do the technique without the noise. That just doesn't. My phone that's like a spot on it on my screen, and I thought I got something on the shirt. Then I moved and it stayed still. So I realized, no, yes. Walking around in wet socks on a wooden floor. Winter Warlocks. That's so awesome. I have a character, and I use the Winter Warlock as a reference on him. Now, let's see if that fixed my issue. Hello, Susan Matai. Good to have you back. Oh, see, now we're spraying like a champion. Kind of. Yeah. Yes, definitely working. Hello, everyone getting a tattoo. I too am using ink, but differently. All right, so this is a non-shimmery Jack Frost. I'm going to make him into a shimmery Jack Frost. So this is a translucent, so it's not going to obliterate any color that I have. But now, see that shine that he has? And I did it from above so that it only hit those big highlights. And all the under stuff did not get a shimmer. See, I don't think that Jack Frost heat, it causes ice and snow. So really, Jack Frosts are efficient at burning calories. Ken Pihoski, that is so awesome. Thank you for the happy belated anniversary. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. The wife and I, well, we drove Friday, so we drove 11 hours to get from Alabama to our house. And that was most of our day. But that we got home about 7 or 8 at night. And our good friend Ezekiel had sent us some Chicago pizzas. And we had Chicago pizza for our anniversary dinner at home. And I ate it in my underwear because I was at home. Well, Alan Hirsch, that's why you build a mask cave shed in the backyard. Yes, there is a Grinch mask here that I'll be working on shortly. It did. It was a 700-mile drive each way, so we put 1,400 miles on the Dark Hour van. Okay, so now I will try to get a video, but it's so spur of the moment, like it happens so fast. It was honestly, if it's within 10 hours and the order is over $2,000, then I deliver. Now I charge for that, of course, but it was 2 snowman costumes, and the snowman costumes are so expensive to ship. It just makes sense if I can just drive it. Growth. Gorilla, that's awesome. Yeah, that's the safest way. You don't get any on your clothes that way. I think the best anniversary dinners are eaten in your underwear. And now we're going to give him a beard. I will eventually be doing a YouTube Wednesday on adding ice and snow effects to things. And I'll be talking about this Lexel caulk. So, all right, so every now and then someone is like, that's not a caulk, it's a whatever. All right. This is It's sold in the caulking section. It is in a caulking tube, but it is not technically caulk. Caulk is some kind of a sealant or whatever. It has certain properties. Any adhesive in these, they are not caulk, but I and many people just say caulk when you mean the tube, and then you say liquid nails caulk. It's not caulk, it's an adhesive. It just comes in a caulking tube, sold in the caulking section, used in a caulking gun. So I feel okay calling it caulk. There you go. That is Allen's. That's about as angry as I get. There you go. Leonard, are you still with us? Leonard Wolf, are you still out there? I just want to say that I appreciate you, sir. That is all. Okay. Use it on your kayak. Awesome. It's all good, Sons of Wayne. I think that the world just kind of works out the way that it needs to. And, yeah. Obviously, I'm alone. I don't even have a moderator. I'm off the rails. So, yeah. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, part of me is like, you know. Okay, yeah, well, people, when I worked at Spooky World in Massachusetts and I said caulk, I said caulk. I say caulk. I say caulking. And this is not what I keep refrigerated. I keep the Gorilla Glue Crystal Clear refrigerated, not the Lexel. The Lexel's already nice and thick on its own. But when I worked at there, I said the word caulking a lot, and they would kind of laugh at me. And every time they said the word caulk without the L, it sounded like a bad word, and I kind of giggled at them. So we were very giggly on the set that we were building. Because they kind of said it like a bad word, which I won't say here. And no one should type in comments. Glenn, I'll have to find that. I went through emails today, so maybe resend it. I'm sorry if I missed it, but I just answered like 12 emails this morning. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. In a person's mouth or in a mask mouth? That is a very important distinction. I don't want to give you advice for something that is, going to kill you. And now we're just making a little ice beard. So the first time that I did this, I didn't do it. The first time I did this, I told Ian Alderink, who worked with me at Dark Hour, and he is an interesting cat, and I miss him. I miss working with him. But I said, yeah, just take the clear silicone caulk and use that to give him a beard. And he's like, what? I said, yeah, just, each one is a kind of a hair and make it a nice beard. And it came out awesome. And he's like, man, how many times have you done that? That really worked out well. And I said, I've never done it before, but I figured it would work. Don't tell them that you've never done it. Just let them do it. And then they will find success. I worked there only in 2000 when they were in Foxborough. That's the only time that I got to work there. And I had a great time. At that time, they were the biggest haunt in the world. Yeah, it won't stay super crystal, but it won't yellow. And that is what I worry about the most. I don't want it to turn yellow. So I would probably have to teach art, Brandon. I'm not smart enough to teach science. That'd probably be my second. Or I would make up a class like material sciences. I think that is a thing that needs to be taught and isn't. I'm doing a full beard right now. Like I'm doing a full beard on this. So I wouldn't lay it on parchment. I mean, it's possible I could do it on like a silicone bust and then peel it off, but you're gonna need a 3D, you're gonna need a 3D element to it, I think. Yeah, I still get to run into Jeremy, who also did makeup. Uh, out there. Okay, since I'm using the icicles here to look like hair, I won't do it on the nose to look like icicles. So that is something and also the one on the website doesn't have any on the tip of the nose. So this is something where I have to be consistent in the product that I'm selling people. This is not silicone. This is a mildew-resistant cured sealant. It is also paintable, and that's why I like it. It is a tough, elastic sealant for every job. Lexel. And the elastic is what I really like. Well, yeah, I'm using this because it makes it look like ice. That is my plan. But also, I can't ship this guy. He has to cure for a good 24 to 48 hours. So he has to, I really want this to set and settle before I ship it. Every now and then I actually have to go to the website and see, how did I paint that? What is that supposed to look like? I am going to do up here. And to some degree, some of these little curly hickeys that hang off of it, they might curl up on you. Just cut them off, and then they're straight again. Shirt is just fine as far as I can tell. The shirt is awesome. There's probably a dirty spot on it from where I clean my glasses with it. And my tip is a little dirty. No giggling. So I'm just gonna clean my tip off here and go again. See, now I can get a nice, cleaner looking line. No one wants buildup on their tip. Well, stuff them. I stuff them often with plastic bags, and then you can put a bag over it. Keep them out of the sun. The sun is the worst thing for them. And actually, I treat mine with Armor All, the same stuff that protects your dashboard, because there's similar chemicals in the dashboard and in the latex, and the Armor All is a good protective layer. There's no glitter on this yet. You might describe this as glittery or glisteny, but currently there is no glitter. I'm gonna go get a little bit of water on my fingers so I can clean up the top of this and blend it in. Why go get water when I have alcohol right here? I'm just mashing down each of these individual pieces, and I am pushing them into the latex of the mask so that the end feathers off and it's not like a blob, because that's going to be harder to get off of there. And I wet my finger so that it doesn't stick to my finger. Glenn, do I have any thoughts? No, but I'll actually be doing a video on that. I'll be doing a video because I'm going to make a yard reindeer out of twigs and sticks, and I think that has a value for folks. Now, the same techniques I'm going to make this yard reindeer out of, you can of course use in order to make yourself a scarecrow. But yeah, I think that style of building has a lot of merit. Let's do some eyebrows on this, just for fun. Now, I don't know if I have eyebrows on all of them. I don't know. I bet I don't. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to put on straight blobs. And now I'm going to wet my fingers and shape the eyebrows a little bit. We are in Texas. We are in Texas. I am in Quinlan, Texas, which is about an hour east of Dallas. See, now I'm going to pinch in the icicles in the direction that I want. Okay, feel pretty good about that. Yes, that is a Wolfman, I would say. And that is actually not by me. That is by my friend Mikey Severe. And we traded Wolfman blanks so that I could paint one of his and that he could paint one of mine. This is from Mikey Severe right there. I get my carrots from Hobby Lobby. The Carriage War. Hello, Unholy Hill. The product that I'm using for the icicles is it's a sealant in a caulking tube. This is Lexel, Lexel. You can get it at both Home Depot and in Home Depot and Lowe's. Both of them carry it. No problem. All right, cobwebs. This is your trigger warning. I'm going to be using fake snow on top of this icicles, which looks a lot like glitter, and it works like glitter. This is your trigger warning. If you are triggered, if you or a friend have been triggered by glitter, well then right now is the time so you know. No, since ice is pretty clear, normally I don't. I might put some blue along the top edge. It all depends. Yes, my shop is temperature controlled. Hello, Amy Schwartz. Thank you for taking your time to watch. Normally I only get to talk to you in comments. Okay. This is the fake snow. It's glitterily delicious. And I just run. Mikey's awesome. He's just such a fun guy too. I just like him. I wouldn't care if his masks were turds. They're not, but I just like him. And the caulking is what I'm using to stick this snow onto with. And I'm only hitting that top edge. I don't want to hide all of the icicles that I made, you know. I made them. I took time to make them. I don't want to hide them. But I do want there to be a couple elements to that. And this is what a Jack Frost looks like. I did not wet my fingers first, so now that's wanting to stick to me. I don't ever use Dremel cutting discs. If I'm going to cut something, I use a rotary cutter, which looks like a drill bit, a spiral cut bit. I don't like the discs because they do break, like you said, and that's pretty dangerous. At that point, you have a little carbon fiber ninja death blade flying around. I'm just not a fan of those cutting wheels. And you're probably tweaking it a little bit too much. Fabulous! Okay. Yes, I made the whole mask. I did. Now I'm trying to get this off of my hand. Well, you see, Cobwebs does not like glitter. So I just gave him a little trigger warning so that he could not be upset. I didn't do ice under the nose because in this case I'm using the ice like hair, so I did not. I do that on my snowmen. And let's see, does it move with your mouth? It does not move with your mouth because I didn't set it up. I could do it that way, but I have not set this mask up to do that. And this, friends, is Jack Frost. Trying to put his hat on without getting it in any of the ice and stuff. Hello, Dead and Rotten from the Netherlands. Cat Swift, that is a great notice on a sale. That is awesome. Thank you for telling us about that. I will certainly pick some up. So, in this video, I painted and added ice and fake snow to a Jack Frost mask here. Here's his hat. Normally I put them on and act a little goofy, however, that is still very wet. I think I'm going to purple that bottom lip. I didn't get to it. There we go. Now the lip has a little more color. It's my drink. You drink your own, Jack Frost. You drink your own. So gang, that is it for this live here. I will probably go live again in a moment. My in-laws just showed up. I need to go say hello to them. But here is a Jack Frost that is finished. And I'll be making many more things tonight. So I'll go live here again probably in an hour or so. And shirt check. I don't think I got anything on my shirt. I gotta take off my apron. How'd I do? Ha ha ha! Clean shirt, sucker. There you go. That's right, Cobwebs. Okay, I will, and I'm going to go ahead and go, and we will. I'll be going live again later today, maybe an hour or so. I'll probably do some targeted lives, and I might just go. Who knows? Who knows? But you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out, and go make stuff.